All right, everybody. Hey, Papa Todd's back. It's been about 2 months since I've been on here and done any challenges. I have not done a damn thing hot for 2 months. I believe it was the last week of August when I did stuff, and then I went into I had to prepare and do. I had a big audit at work that I had to deal with for about a week, and then a couple weeks afterwards of cleaning up action items out of that, and then work just got crazy. I've been working a lot of 12-hour days and stuff like that. So, and then just life, right? And so got caught up in stuff. The other thing is, so I've been losing a lot of weight, and one of those things, I'm on these GLP-1s, helping me out, just cheat code, right? But because of that, I can't eat much, and so I'm really struggling with hot stuff. I mean, even some light stuff's giving me calf cramps. And so I just had to take a break because the last couple things I did a few small pointers and I just cramped up. So I've just kind of been sitting around waiting. I've been ordering some stuff. One of my favorite places is Sips Creations. They made some more stuff, so I was able to get some of that. I'm waiting on Harvest 912. Sips out. I'm waiting to get some more of his stuff. And so some of these places, I'm just waiting for everybody to start making. So if anybody sees this, if you can respond on here, if you happen to listen to me, carry on. Probably not going to hear me. But tell me, is there a season when they redo these? I'm guessing it must be a really short season, one way or the other. Anyway, just let me know. But part of the reason I'm in here is because I'm in a good mood. I am in a great mood because if you cannot tell, I am an Iowa Hawkeye diehard fan. Been that way my whole life, right? And so today, for those of you who don't know a damn thing about college football, which is a lot of people, right? I am celebrating because the University of Iowa won this boy back. Floyd of Rosedale, the most beautiful trophy in all of college football. The battle for the bacon. Iowa beats University of Minnesota. Border war for the 10th out of the last 11 times. Floyd's coming home where he belongs, ruling the roost again. Beautiful game, obliterated him, put me in a good mood, looked at the wife, said, I think I'm going to go up and start doing these because I want to finish off the year doing at least a couple challenges a week. Because of the way my body's reacting, not that I was a world beater anyway. I think the last one I was able to do, I did the cap cups and it floored me. That was a rough one for me. But I was getting up there. I was willing to try those challenges. I got to slowly work my way back into this and figure out how to do this with so little being able to be in my gut because I'm just not a purge guy. I don't want to do that. But anyway, so just to give you an idea. So I have Chug Life, right? I got that. I need a call on this. So these are Scoville gummies, but they got sent to me. I'm in Tennessee by Nashville. And I ordered a bunch of these and they all came melted. Like totally melted together in one glob. So I need somebody to what's the ruling on that? Can I just pop the one? I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I'll need a ruling on that one over the course of the next few weeks. And then of course I got the Portal Rock Challenge. I love this one. This is so good. Looking forward to doing that one again. And then of course I got the Trailblazer Challenge. I got a bunch of those. I love those, just like graham crackers. I love those. So I'm going to be easing my way back into this. I also have League of Fire. I have Omochi God or Omoki God. Got to Really Be Kidding Me. Got that one. And then I have the Burnion, which I think I'm going to do the Burnion tonight. It's either going to be the Burnion or the Omoki God. I think I'm going to do the Burnion. Got that one. I have, what else did I bring up here? These are just going to be the ones on my lineup. I'm just going to start getting myself back in the habit. The Crossroads 2.0. That one burns, but it's a good chip. And then I have not done this one yet, but this is the League of Fire Maddie's Holy Cowlick Black Death version. I think I'm going to try one of those. It's been sitting around. I just didn't know if I was going to give it a try. Going to do that. So those are the ones I'm going to get back in. And then I'm kind of excited because I've never done these. I've seen people try them, and then it just kind of popped up. I see they started coming back in. But it's like Ashes of the Phoenix and then the Resurrection. And I'm really liking Scoville unit stuff. I get a kick out of their stuff. But I would like a ruling on the gummies and how I'm supposed to do that. Because I think you're supposed to eat them separately. I got to go back through and read the challenge. Anyway, that said, let's do this now. Get this out of the way because I have just carried the hell on. Let me do this. Here we go. Okay. The other thing is, World kind of got a gut kick a few weeks back, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I guess. I got a call. One of my best buddies, I'd say I have two best buddies living, and I'm not good at contact. We touch back and forth, and this is kind of a celebration of him. He was my Iowa buddy. Healthy guy, was training for a marathon. He was a nurse. He was an ICU nurse manager. Great family, 3 kids, wife, 31 years. Dead, massive heart attack, took him out. So it got me to thinking there and about things. And you know what? Life's about having fun while you're here, so why not do this? I should open this on here. So I'm gonna go with the Burnion. Pulling this out. I gotta keep everything. Oh, I forgot the cards. How could I forget the cards? So there's this. Put that there. You guys can see it's in there. I'm gonna get these out of the way. Got a couple cards. Let's see which cards I got today. Michael, Never Better Club Morgan. Never Better Club. Those guys are great. And then Branton Honeyboy Collins. I do not know Brandon. Number 31 in League of Fire 22-23 World Rankings. World Record Certificate for 12 of the unbearable ones in one setting. I don't know if I probably won't ever be a world record holder, but anyway, good. Thank you for the cards. So that being said, I am opening this bad boy up. So the rules are simple. Open this here. I'm going to keep this here. So this is empty, just so everybody knows that. So open this up. You eat all of them. Oh shit, nope, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change my glove hand so I can eat with that hand. But anyway, you eat them all, then it's 3-minute afterburn, 3 points. So that's what we're gonna do. Because when I first started this, I thought I'd do 1 or 2 challenges and drop out, and I'm kind of like, I know, I'm like the people that really take all these challenges and everything like that, it's like it seems like they don't really go on here. It's like a little thing to them or anything like that. This is just a stupid thing I started this year, and if I can finish out the year at number 20, that would be kind of cool. And I could say, hey, I was in the top 20, blah, 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 even though I could never hold a candle to most people in the top 100 in reality, right? So, okay, anyway, so here we go. I'm going to do this. Empty. Here we go. There you go. It's empty. All right. So, oh shoot, I need to get my timer clock out. Let's get that thing. I always forget to do this. This is a pain. I apologize, guys. I'm gonna go here. Plan brightness. Night shift. Auto lock. I don't want an auto lock. Oh, 5 minutes is the most I can do. All right, so I'm going to start this, and then we're going to go on to the 3-minute count. 3 minutes. I'll get that set and ready to go. Let's start eating. So here we go. I love these. These are so good. We'll see how I can handle heat after a couple months. Either I got really weak or the fresher you get, because this might be fresher one, the burn's fresher. The other ones are maybe a little older, a little more stale. I don't remember the burn being like this. Nose already running. Out of practice. There you go. Whew. All right, I got the 3-minute timer set. It's a going. All right, so anyway, so I gotta keep that in. Again, if there's any Minnesota fans out there, just so you remember what it looks like. I know it's been a while. The only win they had was 2 years ago on a BS call. Was not a fair catch, by the way. Yeah, after 2 months off, you forget what the burn's like. So before I took my 2 months off, I was going through these one a night. Wouldn't faze me. Now the burn, it's not killing me, but I just forgot. So my tolerance is way, way down, apparently. Whew, that's okay. Somebody got chocolate milk today. So my dog Jake's just laying here looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, Dad? Oh, sorry. But anyway, I guess I got time to kill, and nobody's probably listening to this, but so my buddy Steve Clausen, family man. My first wife passed away of cancer, and we were all young. I was about 30 years old. Steve and his wife had just gotten married. They had a kid. They had their first boy, Tyler. And she was sick, and I ended up having to go to a hospital in Omaha, Nebraska, which was about an 1.5 to 2 hour drive from where we were up in Sioux City, Iowa. I'd be sitting in my room, and I'd go out, run to the restroom, go get a drink, go to take a little walk, do whatever I had to do to clear my head, feeling so alone in the world, so alone. And if it wasn't every night, it was damn near every night. I would walk out, and Steve and Carla would be sitting there, just quietly. They didn't try to pull me out of the room. They didn't. it was within their right, and I wish they would have, right? Because friends just don't do that. So they had to find a babysitter. None of us made any money at the time. It costs money. That's a lot. I can't imagine the exhaustion every night getting off work, running down, then going back. It just, he redefined what friend meant to me. And the fact that he died so young, there we go. That's it. I've had a lot of friends die. This one hit me harder than a lot of them. He was doing everything right. Not that all my other friends, I mean, it's not like I had a bunch of cracked out friends or anything like that. I mean, it's just asthma attack, just weird stuff, heart attack, ALS. But it's to see his wife go through that, and his boys are in their 20s, and he's got a daughter who's in her senior year of high school now, Trinity. His wife, Carla, been with him 31 years. They were a great couple. You know, what are the, Warren Zevon, right? Enjoy every sandwich. Can't be any more than that. Anyway, that being said, 3 points, back on the boards, trying to get back in the habit of things. Hopefully I don't pay a price tonight for this just because I'm so out of habit, but everybody, live life to the fullest. Enjoy everything you do. I don't have to preach that to the people on this board. I think everybody on this board has a ball, so, but it's nice to have a community where I can come and just spill my guts out on something like this and not have to worry about anybody really ever seeing it, right? So, peace. Papa Todd out.